What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another day in the Brute Strength series. So this one started out with front squats, and to be honest, yet again, it wasn't the best. I wanted to get 160 or 4 before going all out the next week, but I stopped after 3 reps, and then hopefully in the following week I can get 3 reps with 170. So I was contemplating a little bit whether I should do the 4th rep, but I like to hope I made the right decision. Honestly thought it would go a little bit better today because my sleep from Sunday and then to Monday wasn't great. I got like 5 hours because I was just working so much, and then I got like a nap. I skipped the training just to hopefully get more energy, and then from Monday, Tuesday I didn't sleep enough as well. But I got a nap and got like 7 hours total. And then from Tuesday to Wednesday, I got a good amount of sleep, like 7.5 hours at night, and then 1.5 hour after work. So I was actually feeling good going into the training, and my quad was not feeling sore at all. I was feeling pretty comfortable. The only thing I still had was when I am not warmed up, I feel a little, and I sit down in a squat, I feel a little bit of like pain in the right quad. I don't know if that's anything that holds me back. Like I don't feel it as soon as I'm warmed up, but I didn't feel anything during those front squats. But maybe there's some kind of partial strain that is holding back a little bit of performance there. But again, like it's so much less than I've done before compared to when I did 10 with 150, and I've done 5 with 160 before. And I could 100% not have done that the other day. But I know that this week, like after Wednesday until the day on the Thursday and Friday and Saturday, my sleep has been really good. I've got close to 9 hours average with the sleep during night and then nap after work. So I'll keep on doing like that. I'll just try to plan out my work a little bit better and get more stuff prepared during the weekend. And hopefully I should be able to get like 7.5 hours at night. That's what I'm working towards. Just improving that and trying to do a little bit of meditation before going to sleep. Maybe getting a hot shower just to fall asleep fast still, and just kinda get into feeling sleepy before actually going to sleep. Yeah, I'm just trying to work basically on just optimizing my sleep and still being able to do the amount of work. And I said before, like I'm doing a lot of work, but I still a lot of places where I can optimize where I'm wasting time. So I'm working on just slowly taking out those dead periods where I just do shit I shouldn't be doing when I still have work to get done. And hopefully by doing so I should be able to get the 3 with 170 next week, maybe 4 reps. But you'll never know, and I'm not gonna be angry or sad or anything if I don't get it. I know it's part of the game. Not always going to plan. Then for the dumbbell presses, I managed to get 12 reps in the first set with the very slow eccentrics. And I didn't honestly know like how many I got. I think I got like 11 only. I was like a bit disappointed, but then I looked at the video and it was actually 12 reps unbroken. So I think that is better than what I had done before, because then I did like 10 reps, rested a little bit, did one rep, rested a little bit again, and did another rep. And it was like 12 with like no rest in the top at any time. So that is way better in my opinion. And then I did an extra rep in one of the back offsets as well, just to have that feeling of having done a little bit more. Moving on to the flies here. Again, I don't know what it is with my chest, but I just keep getting stronger every single training. So here I got 14 reps with the very controlled flies, taking around 4 seconds per eccentric, especially trying to spend a lot of time in this stretch out position. But even though they are so slow and one set here took 1 minute and 45 seconds, something around that. I'm actually not 100% satisfied because I wanted the eccentric to be a little bit slower, especially in the stretch position. Because you can see on some of the reps, I don't really spend a lot of time in the bottom position. So especially for my top set, for my next training tomorrow, it's gonna be already. I'll use a metronome to make sure the eccentrics are 5 seconds per rep. And we will see if I can just at least match my reps. If I can do that, that is a huge W. And then that means just with eccentrics for 15 reps, it's gonna take 75 seconds. And then with the concentrics, man, 14 reps, it's gonna be and 14 reps is gonna be 2 minutes at that point. That is wild. Honestly. So I focus a little bit more on the form, on the back offsets. You can see taking it a little bit slower here. But still again, I end up speeding up some of the reps a little bit, cutting out a little bit range of motion. So I want to avoid that completely. But I'm happy with still not initiating the biceps at all. Especially on that all out set. When I looked at the form in terms of just isolating the chest, it was absolutely perfect. So I'm really, really happy about that. Still, even though I say I cut out a little bit range of motion sometimes, the depth is still absolutely phenomenal, especially compared to what a lot of other people do. I mean, it's gonna be exciting when I begin to test my bench press again, because the best I had ever done was 9 reps with 100 kg. And now I think I could do close to that with a fast tempo with probably just with dumbbells. I could maybe do more than that. So I would be surprised if I cannot do 10 reps with 110 kg at minimum, considering how much stronger I've gotten with the dumbbells and especially here on the flies, because my chest is really what was lacking strength. I've talked about before how strong my overhead tricep extension is, being able to do 15 reps with 60 kg with somewhat decent form. So basically it was just the fact that I've never trained my chest at all before. And I mean at all, I never did anything directly towards my chest, just isolation. Or I didn't really bench press at all. That is probably the biggest reason why my bench sucks so much. But I would like to hope that when I return, I can hopefully bench press 150 even without practice. And with some practice, I can probably work up towards 180 kg over a year. I would say that is not too optimistic when you consider how much it means just getting into the groove with an exercise and building up the technique and all of that kind of stuff. You can do that extremely fast, even though what I'm doing here is still with the dumbbells and stuff like that is still similar. It is still a whole lot different than actually doing the bench press. Now to end the session, I just did chest expander work, so I'm doing every minute on a minute here, or 1 minute in between sets with 5 springs, so basically 50 kg for sets of 10. So this is the first week of 4 weeks that I'm gonna do this and just slowly actually decrease the time. Actually, it might be that I'm just gonna add another set and I'm gonna end up at 8 sets of 10, or I'm gonna decrease the time down to 50 seconds and 40 seconds, then 30 seconds, and hopefully be able to keep up and do 10 reps. I mean, for this workout, it wasn't extremely challenging. I could probably do 5-6 reps more in the last set. But man, I actually love this exercise a lot because it's very different to the other exercise tricep stuff I'm doing. And also it becomes harder and harder, whereas if you're using an elastic band, right? That just has the same tension constantly when it's stretched out. but this one gets harder and harder the further you stretch it out, which is what makes it so unique. And I think that is one of the reasons why I get so good of a pump when I do this. What I'm trying to think about when I do this exercise is just keeping the elbows up and not using my shoulders at all, and I think I'm accomplishing this pretty well here. So that is all for day 68, I think it is. And I'll see you all for the next one. I'm out.